Alright, y'all. So look, somehow we ended up at the Granite Links Tavern. So I'm gonna give y'all the whole rundown of what I had and how it tastes. First, I begin by looking at the menu. I thought it was brunch time, but clearly it wasn't. I had a little appetizer, a clam chowder with a little bit of oyster crackers. You must put oyster crackers in your clam chowder. It's like a must-have. It tastes much better, adds a little crunch, adds a little pizzazz, you know what I'm saying? Just adds a little bit of everything. My mom goes in for a bite of mine. I don't know what she was thinking, but we gonna let my Duke slide because she paid my bill, she paid my tab. I ain't gonna lie. But we went in for a little bit of calamari. The whole family, I guess, was sharing appetizers but me once again. And, I just don't like people digging in my food. But it was finger licking good, and we gonna leave that for later. Then I went in for a little bit of spinach and artichoke dip with a different variations of chips. If you know, like the Dookie chips, that's what a luxury restaurants have, the good chips. I've never had a little Dookie chip, but it was good. I had it with celery, and then I had a little bit of shrimp. A little bit of shrimp with a little bit of cocktail sauce. Look how it pops off the tail. Nice and easy. Now look at my whole entree. I got mashed potatoes with Brussels sprouts, asparagus, and a half chicken. The Brussels sprouts had balsamic on them. It was real good. It was a luxury plate. You know, when I go out, I eat in luxury. I eat nice, sometimes healthy if I would like. But right here is a little piping hot chicken. You know, right off the skillet. You know what I'm saying? I bite the chicken. I show y'all how it looked. It was a little dark piece of meat. I never had a dark piece of meat with chicken. Well, I have probably. I just ain't paying attention. But it was good, you know. Dark piece of chicken ain't too bad. Not too shabby. The asparagus, nice and juicy. Y'all see the juice? I had to lick it off the lips. Fire. Mashed potatoes, creamy, delightful. You know what I'm saying? It's flying in my camera, but we ain't going to talk about that. Going for another bite of my... too good. Finished the whole plate in less than like 5 minutes. You see, only left the bone, the drumstick. Y'all see, I had to take a little sip of that Diet Coke, that DC. Then I went in for my brother's delightful buffalo chicken mac and cheese. I had to get a little bite of that, see how it was tasting. Yo, this had Cheez-Its on it. It tasted like the generic Cheez-Its, but it was busted. I'm telling you, 10 out of 10. Then my cousin made these busted homemade cupcakes. I licked my fingers like 1,000 times in this whole video. But y'all know, y'all count it and leave it in the comments how much times I licked my finger. This drink was delightful. And I'm going to keep on saying it, 10 out of 10.